federal government approved 6.28 billion naira to repair third mainline bridge. Kogi Assembly lifts suspension on 2 council chairmen. APC clear air over national chairman resignation. Germany appeals for reducing tensions over Taiwan. And this is MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Morno Balagobo. Thanks for joining us today. The federal government has approved 495 million naira contract for the provision and installation of baggage scanners at all railway stations in the country. The Executive Council of the Federation at its meeting chaired by the Vice President Yemi Osibanjo also gave approval for a 6 billion naira contract for a 2-year maintenance of the third mainline bridge in Lagos. Nigerians traveling by rail have torrid experiences in recent times. The attack on Kaduna-bound train last year, which saw the death of at least 6 passengers and kidnapping of scores of others, and attack at the train station in Gbenga, Edo State, are 2 cases. Minister of State for Transportation Ademola Adegoroye said the contract will revolutionize the nation's railway sector, as security of passengers and crew was of paramount importance. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, while giving details on the 2 memos approved by Cabinet, said the earlier work done on the third mainland bridge was basically on the structural integrity of the bridge. The federal government has approved the sum of 6.28 billion naira for a fresh contract for the surface maintenance of the third mainland bridge in Lagos State. A contract, which is expected to run for a period of 24 months, is to carry out maintenance that would address public concerns about the presence of potholes on the 11-kilometer bridge. This was made known by the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, while briefing State House correspondents after this week's Federal Executive Council meeting, which was presided over by Vice President Yemi Osibanjo on Wednesday at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Fashola said the 24-month repair will cover 11 kilometers, including interchanges, ramps, and critical links, adding that the move aligns with the Executive Order 11 signed by President Muhammadu Buhari in April 2022, which gave legal backing to the country's national maintenance policy. The announcement by the federal government is coming barely 2 weeks after the Lagos State government said it would undertake a rehabilitation works on the 32-year-old bridge to repair failed and peeled asphaltic sections and substructure. The Federal Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning is expected to spend $53 million on hiring staff, office administrators, committee overheads, and other logistics such as training and workshops out of the $800 million the federal government has secured from the World Bank to mitigate against the effects of petrol subsidy removal on vulnerable Nigerians. The agreements between the Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning and the International Development Association IDA, the concessional lending arm of the World Bank Group, spells out how the money will be expanded to execute activities that will make the project implementation seamless. Nigeria's special drawing rights SDR with the International Monetary Fund IMF totals 565.3 million, an amount deposited as collateral at the IDA to access the concessional facility of $800 to fund the subsidy removal palliatives as well. This implies that for every unit of SDR entitled to the country, it gets approximately 1.415 billion in loan. In line with the executed document, $747 million or 93.4% of the total sum will be disbursed to beneficiaries, while the balance will go into federal and state bureaucracies and logistics to be set up to the satisfaction of the IDA. The Kogi State House of Assembly on Wednesday confirmed the nomination of a new secretary, Alhaji Faruna Yunusa, for Igalamela Odolu local government area. This was after the House resolved into Committee of the Whole, where Alhaji Yunusa was screened and confirmed secretary to the local government. Representative of Igalamela Odolu State Constituency, Barrister Cosmas Atabo, moved that the nominee be allowed to take a bow and go being a well-known person to him. In the progress report, the Speaker, Matthew Kolawole, confirmed the nominee as a secretary to the local government. Meanwhile, the State House of Assembly ratified the reinstatement of 2 local government chairmen who had earlier been placed on suspension on allegations of terrorism and electoral violence. The Speaker, who read the resolutions of the House, said Akaba Joseph, Ajakuta Local Government Chairman, and Honorable Joseph Salami of Adavi Local Government were reinstated after they were found not guilty to all the allegations against them. Kolawole stated that the chairman of Kababono Local Government, Adeleke Moses, would remain suspended, urging him to appear before the investigation committee of the House. Ogun East Senate-elect and the former governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, has commiserated with victims of Sagamu flood caused by heavy downpour that claimed life of 1 young boy and many reportedly sustained injuries. According to him, he was troubled by reports of the flooding disaster in many parts of Sagamu following torrential rainfall, of which claimed at least a life and destroyed properties and people's livelihoods worth millions of naira. He said his heartfelt prayers are with all those who are affected by this unfortunate incident. He also instructed that some relief materials be made available to some of the victims via the Gateway Front Foundation. He also called on the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to urgently come to their people's aid. A shocking video has captured the moment a 7-story building collapsed in Banana Island, Ikoyi area of Lagos State. In the video, the building under construction could be seen collapsing inwards as the onlookers screamed out in shock. The incident happened on Wednesday afternoon, April 12th, while concreting was ongoing on the 6th floor. It's unclear what triggered the collapse. A statement by NEMA said workers are trapped in the building and its officials are working at the scene to rescue the trapped victims. We're going to a short break. We'll be right back. Please do stay with us.
The time is suggested in the motion.
From 31st January to June 31st, 2023, say aye. Those against any ayes have it.
Do you know what it takes to lead? Do you understand what is politics? Do you have issues concerning the way we play politics? Do you have reservations about some political mugu? Do you want to serve or be served? Do you want to contest? Do you want to occupy any political office or be in charge of your world? All this and many more are what we discuss right here in the political arena. A program where we trash and arrange, condemn and commend, celebrate and blame all that play out in politics. Do not be told. Join me, Warner Balagubo, every Saturday by 7 p.m. to throw more light on why we play politics the way we do and how we can play it better. Political Arena, building a government of the people and for the people. Don't miss it. Welcome back. And on to stories in politics. There was apprehension regarding rumored resignation of the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Abdullahi Adamu. The speculation is coming against the backdrop of the call by the Vice National Chairman Northwest, Dr. Salihu Lukman, seeking Adamu's resignation for alleged failure to render an account of expenditure. He had argued that it was incumbent on the former Nasarawa State governor to throw in the towel honorably to balance the winning Muslim ticket of the ruling party. Lokman, in a statement titled APC Internal Dynamics and the Future of Democracy, canvassed a Christian leader, but checks by newsmen revealed that Adamu is on a medical trip. However, an official who craved anonymity said it would not be surprising if the story eventually turns out to be true. According to the National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, the speculation is untrue. Senator Adamu is still the national chairman of the party, he said. The Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has declared Senator Douye Diri as winner of the People's Democratic Party PDP governorship primary in Bayelsa State to contest the November 11 governorship election. Diri, who was the sole aspirant, polled a total of 305 yes votes from the delegates to emerge as the party candidate. The primary held at the Gabriel Okara Cultural Center, Yenogwa. The party delegates drawn from the 8 local government areas of the state cast their votes to affirm the candidate of Diri as the PDP flag bearer. The chairman of the Bayelsa State Gubernatorial Election Primary Committee and Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Adeleke, urged the people of the state to rally round the party during the forthcoming governorship poll. He expressed happiness that the committee was able to conduct free and fair primary in the state, urging members to unite to ensure the victory of the party during the poll. It was gathered that Senator Samuel Anyanwu, the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has emerged the party's governorship candidate for the November 11th Imo State gubernatorial poll. His governance followed the PDP primary election held on Wednesday at the party's secretariat along the Okigwe Road in Owerri, the Imo State capital. Anyanwu is expected to challenge the re-election of the incumbent governor of the state, Hope Uzodinma of the All Progressive Congress, APC. The state organizing secretary of the opposition party, Lawrence Biado, said the 7-man electoral panel constituted by the National Working Committee, headed by Kenneth Okon, was present to monitor the primary election in Imo. However, it was also gathered that a former governor of the state, Emeka Ihedioha, was conspicuously absent during the primary election. And on the crime scene, the police have declared Ijoma Max Machinedu, CEO of Chinmark Group, wanted over alleged 480 million naira investment fraud. Ijoma is expected to appear before the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Interpol Force Headquarters, Abuja. A special police gazette bulletin disclosed that a warrant of arrest, bench warrant, was issued by the Magistrate Court of Lagos. Ijoma is wanted for cyber fraud and obtaining money by false pretenses and money laundering to the tune of 480 million naira. The declaration also follows a petition by Chive GPS, a dispute resolution company which provides debt recovery solutions and other strategic services in Nigeria, on behalf of a client who had sent fund 480 million naira plus into multiple bank accounts controlled by a marksman. And on the foreign scene, Germany's government appealed for efforts to reduce tensions over Taiwan as the German foreign minister arrived in China on Thursday for official talks following Chinese military exercises near the self-governed island democracy that Beijing claims is part of its territory. Annalena Baerbock arrived in the northeastern port city of Tianjin for meetings and was due to hold talks with her Chinese counterpart Qin Gang on Friday in Beijing and with senior diplomat Wang Yi on Saturday. Her ministry said she would discuss Taiwan, Ukraine human rights, and other issues with Chinese officials. China's ruling Communist Party sent warships and fighter planes near Taiwan last weekend in retaliation for a meeting between the U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and the island's President Tsai Ing-wen. European governments are increasingly worried about Chinese pressure on Taiwan, a global high-tech center and one of the biggest trading economies. European governments, with the exception of the Vatican City, have diplomatic relations with Beijing, Taiwan, but maintain informal and commercial relations with the island. Many areas in northern China were blanketed with floating sand and dust on Thursday, and a sandstorm was expected to sweep through parts of the inner Mongolia. The sandy, dusty weather and strong winds will last until Sunday, the National Meteorological Center said in a statement, adding the public school take precautionary measures to guard against poor air quality. It renewed a blue alert for sandstorms, the least severe warning in the country's 4-tier weather warning system, and forecast that more than a dozen regions, including major cities like Beijing and Shanghai, would see some areas affected by floating sand and dust on Thursday. A center's chief forecaster, Gui Halin, earlier said the sandy and dusty weather began Sunday in southern Mongolia. As cold air moved southward, the weather spread to various regions, including the northern and northeast China. Joy Dada will take us through the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome to our entertainment news. I am Joy Dada. Lagos government criticizes wrong portrayal of Enyo masquerade in Gangs of Lagos fame. Harry Potter books to be made into new TV series. The Lagos state government has issued a strongly worded rebuke against Gang of Lagos, a new Nollywood film that started streaming on Prime Video on April 7, 2023. The State's Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Uzamat Kimbile Yusuf, in a statement condemned the film for misrepresenting the culture of the state. She further rebuked the producers for portraying the revered Enyo masquerade as a God-wielding villain, describing the production of the film as unprofessional and misleading. The commissioner was also of the opinion that the film's content is derogatory of the state cultures, with the intention to discredit the revered heritage of people of Lagos. The government released the statement hours after the Isale Eko Descendants Union similarly expressed discontent with the portrayal of the Enyo masquerade that usually performs during festivals and other important events and is believed to represent the spirits of the ancestors. The IDU lodged a complaint with National Film and Video Censors Board demanding the withdrawal of the approval granted to the film. The cultural group also demanded the film be withdrawn from all viewing channels. The Jade Osiberu film follows the lives of 3 friends who grew up in crime-ridden Isale Eko in Lagos and are drawn into gang life. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter is to be brought to life in a new TV series starring brand new cast. The series will be based on author J.K. Rowling's book and will be produced over the course of a decade. The Warner Bros. Discovery, in a statement, explained that the planned series will feature a new cast to lead a new generation of fandom, full of fantastic detail, much-loved characters and dramatic locations that Harry Potter fans have loved for the past 25 years. The Harry Potter books are among the best-selling of all time, having sold more than 600 million copies worldwide. The books have previously been turned into films, which starred Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada, reporting for MLC TV.
Thanks for the update, Joy. And that is the size of our package today. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV2. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. Twitter at MLC TV1. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send an SMS to any of the numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. The Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Mondays 9 a.m. for The Opinion. It's Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Continue to be your brother's keeper to build a happier and a better society together. I am Mono Balagbo. Thanks for watching and see you same time tomorrow.